Here we have a Chevy truck. We're going to show you how to do a full vehicle wrap today. We're going to Camoclad this truck from head to toe. So we're going to show you everything you need to know from A to Z on how to camouflage a truck. From washing the truck, doing the prep sol, and the whole 9 yards. We get done today, we'll have this thing completely camouflaged. Alright, the first step when you do your truck is you want to wash the whole vehicle. You know, the regular just washing your truck. And then you get some wax and grease remover. DuPont Prep Sol works great. Some paper towels, and you go over the entire vehicle to take any of the wax and the grease and the dirt and tar off of the vehicle. And this is a very important step because if the vehicle means opening the doors, getting inside the rocker panels, and making sure every little nook and cranny of this truck has been cleaned well before you begin your Camoclad project. Alright, now that we've got our truck clean, we've got the whole thing wiped down with the prep sol, we're ready to go. What we've done here is we basically got our piece cut. Some of the tools you're going to need, a tape measure. What we've done is basically just measured from the top of this front fender piece down. And we've created our sheet the right size. You want to overcut it a few inches because you're going to come back and you're going to trim it to fit. So just cut it a little bit big. There's plenty of material in the kit to cover the whole truck. You don't have to worry about, being real skimpy with it. So you get that piece to fit. We're not going to do these fender flares on this truck because they're aftermarket and they're black, and we're going to leave those as an accent. So we've got our squeegee, which is basically your pressure applicator tool. We've got a utility knife with a razor blade, good sharp utility knife for trimming all our edges, and your Camoclad. And basically you're talking about a 5mm vinyl, pressure sensitive. It's got a backing that peels off. You just peel the corner up, exposes the adhesive, and you're ready to put it on. Now this pressure sensitive adhesive is great because you can put it down and pick it up as many times as you need to. One of the things that I most commonly find with people is they think this is a lot harder than it is because they're used to normal decals, which are very aggressive, and you've got like one shot to get them on there right. Camoclad's not like this. It's a special pressure-sensitive vinyl that 3M makes. It's top-of-the-line stuff, and it'll give you a lot of workability with it. And that's how come we can get these trucks to look so sharp and so nice by working with this type of vinyl. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to show you how to apply it to the front corner panel of this truck. Alright, now we've got the backing pulled off about half to 2/3 of the way off this piece. Now one thing you don't have to do is you don't have to pull the backing completely off and expose all the adhesive. So just pull the backing down part way and then line it up on the front of your truck. Straight across. And what you don't want to do is create any wrinkles. So if you've got some wrinkles like I do right here, just pull the material back away from the vehicle and start over again. You can use your squeegee to help guide the material and smooth out any wrinkles that you have. And then once you've got it smooth across your vehicle, then you can start to work your way down. And like I said, you can pull this material up and put it back down as many times as you want. There's a small wrinkle here. I'm going to come back in, I'm going to lift that back up and just smooth that right back out, all the way up to the top of the fender. We've got it all started now. We're just going to keep working our way down. Basically starting in the middle and working your way out to the edges. You use medium to light pressure. You don't have to push real hard. I'm pulling this material back up off of that fender flare. This right here, we're not going to do it. So I'm going to pull that material back up off of there. And I'm going to just make sure that material is all the way down against the body of the truck. All the way down to that fender. And you can see where that fender flare is. It's starting to show up right here. Now what we'll do is we'll come back with our utility knife and we'll actually trim out that edge where that fender flare is. And you can pick it up and you can see where the green on the truck's going to run all the way down to here. So we're actually going to come in here and we're going to cut back here a little ways and create that cut where that fender flare is. Alright, now I've got this fender flare cut out. I make sure that it's down all the way. I've trimmed all the way around here. And basically you now pull that fender piece off. And you've got your front fender piece done. We're going to work down the back side here, and we'll get the front side to look just like the back side there. We're going down to where the door starts right here. So we just basically can feel the door, the rib in the door right here where the seam is in the sheet metal. So we're going to just run that down to the bottom of that, and then I'm going to come in. There's just a little tiny sliver here, and I'm actually going to come in with a separate piece off of that just to fill in that little sliver there. With these aftermarket fender flares on there, we've got a little bit more of the body of the truck covered. But that's basically what you're looking at doing. The nice thing about Camoclad is that you can stick it down and pick it up. You've seen me work with it here. You can stick it to itself and pull it back apart. So no matter which way you do it, you can use it and work it however best suits you. But basically what we've done is we've just come along here, laid up our first piece. Our fender's completely installed now. And we're going to go now to the door. I'll trim out the top here, and we'll be ready for the next piece, which will be our door.